Hey guys, Tim here on my way to work as usual, and wanted to touch base with you all beforehand because I got some thoughts in my mind and I wanted to go ahead and share those with you all because I think they're really important, and I know at least one person needs to hear it, and I really enjoy doing these, and I think it's dope. How you doing? I think it's dope that we have the ability to do this now. Like 10 years ago, we couldn't do this. If I wanted to connect with somebody, it wasn't as simple as just turning this on and doing this. So I think it's pretty cool. I think we overlook how amazing technology is sometimes. And I think we always focus on the bad, especially like the baby boomers. They always kind of talk down, look down their nose at us a bit because they blame us for misusing or abusing technology. And in some cases they have a point, but I think you can choose to look at things one of two ways. You can look at it like, oh, I'm using this technology to separate myself from the world. I like to use it as I'm using it to connect myself with the world. I'm using it to hey guys. Hey Deej, just Deej, aka Pumpkin. How you doing? I was just saying how I think it's awesome that within a second I could connect with a bunch of people. And how you doing, sir? Within the second, I think it's pretty cool that you can kind of like just do that. See, a lot of people look at it like, oh, I'm on the bus or I'm with a group of bunch of people and I'm kind of like just sticking my nose in my phone, not really paying attention. But I look at it like, look at this, like I'm on my way to work, I can kind of like talk to y'all. And I never had this ability before. I think it's so cool. I could just turn this on and talk to you guys on my way to work. And I think we oftentimes try to find reasons why we can't interact with people. And I think oftentimes we try to find reasons why we can't meet up with somebody or talk to somebody, even a 2-minute conversation. And I'm a big fan, I'm a big believer of the thought process of the school of thought of if you really want to do something, you'll make time for it, regardless of what it is, whether it's, get an extra hour of sleep, whether it's work on that project, whether it's hang out with that friend, whether it's get that gift for your lady or for your man, whatever it is, if you really want to do it, you'll make time for it. And the couple of arguments out there, King of Hearts, I don't know who you are by your Facebook, by your Instagram name, but thank you for joining. That's one thing about Instagram that kind of like has me feel like super old. I feel like I know the person that's in the chat, but because their name isn't their name, I have no idea who they are. But thank you for tuning in. But I think it's pretty dope that you can do that. But like a lot of people say what the argument with that is well, hey, I really did want to hang out, but I had to work. Like last minute things do happen. So there's always an exception to a rule. So I think like last minute things do happen, but generally speaking, if you really want to do something, you'll be able to do it. Just like that guy really wanted to be rude and ignorant. I'm walking across the street. He's trying to turn. He's beeping at me. You're beeping at me to do the thing that I'm doing. In fact, you're beeping at me, stopping me from crossing the street. So people are just like, again, if you really want to be rude or ignorant, you would. Just like if you really wanted to be polite or courteous, then you would. But that was kind of just a bit of a tangent. Like what I really wanted to talk about, I'm glad you're doing good, Pumpkin. I'm glad you're doing good. Thank you for tuning in. It's always fun talking to you. What I really wanted to talk about is just motivation and being inspired. 2 days ago, I called up one of my friends who is a huge inspiration for me and partly inspired me to do this show and to do these videos and things like that. And I called him up and just had a conversation with him, and it was a quick conversation, probably like 9-10 minutes. And it was pretty cool, and I just wanted to tell him that he motivates me, he inspires me, And one of my goals in life is to get to the point where he's tired of how grateful I am. Like, every chance that I get, I just want to tell him thank you, because he inspires me and motivates me so many ways. And then I end up having dinner with another friend who inspires me and motivates me. And we had a great conversation. But get this is the kicker for me. Later on that night, I went over to some other friend's house just to hang out with them, catch up with them. It's been a while since I've seen them. And I want to let you know, it was 9:30 at night when I went over these friends, like they're a married couple. When I went over their house, which goes back to my earlier point that if you really want to make time for something, you'll do it, because it was real easy for me to just stay in the house. But I went over their house, and they were telling me about how I motivate them and inspire them. And then it kind of hit me on the way home, like, wow, we never really know who we influence. And in my head, I almost felt like a hypocrite, because on one hand, I was like, the person that I was speaking to, the person that I was calling up earlier in the day will never know how much he inspires me and motivates me. The same could be said, but I'll never know how much I inspire and motivate somebody else. So I think it's pretty cool that you can be someone's reason for doing something. You can be someone's motivation for doing something and not even know and have no clue. So I wanted to take this opportunity to let you guys know, just to keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. If you're doing great things, if you're doing things that you're passionate about, if you're doing things that matter to you most, keep doing them, because you're motivating somebody and you don't even know it. You could be somebody's reason for getting up. You could be someone's reason for going to practice. You could be somebody's reason for giving an extra 10% at work that day. You could be someone's reason for that extra set at the gym. You could be someone's reason for, laying off those 100 extra carbs at the end of the day. You could be someone's reason for all these things, and you would never even know. And I think it's so cool that you can do that. So that just you're someone's motivation, you're someone's inspiration. All right, Bob Pumpkin, thanks for tuning in. But I was just really thinking about that. I think it's just really cool, because we're somebody's reason for doing something. Even if it's our kids, they want to put that extra effort in at work or school because they want to impress mommy or daddy. For me personally, I have a lot of people in my life right now who motivate me and inspire me in different ways. And some of them have no idea. Some of them have no idea. Some of them are clueless. And I think you all can think of at least one or two people in your life that you go the extra mile for, that you do that extra effort, the extra 10%, extra 20%, the extra whatever it is, just for them. And who knows, for every one or two people that you're inspired by, could be another 3 or 5 or 6 people that are inspired by you. So keep doing that, man. Keep giving that effort. And every chance you get, tell them. Every chance you get, tell them that you appreciate them. Because just like you would like to hear if someone hit you up and say, hey, I appreciate you, everything you do for me. Hey, you motivate me in ways that you'll never know. Do that to them. You need to hear it, they need to hear it. In most cases, even if they don't need to hear it, they should hear it. Because sometimes that could be the extra juice that they need to keep doing it. For example, what if it's real late at night and you're working on that project real late at night and you're thinking oh, I can just call it quits early tonight and go to bed and I'll wake up early tomorrow and do it. And then you get that text, that phone call, and someone says to you, hey man, I really appreciate what you mean to me, or hey, girl, I really appreciate what you mean to me. You motivate me, inspire me. I like how much of a hard worker you are. In that moment, you can go, well, nope, I can't go to bed now because I got people relying on me. I got people that I motivate. I got people that I mentor. I got people that believe in me, and I got to uphold this standard. So keep doing that. And again, even if it's a text, a lot of people feel like it got to be a phone call. They don't. A lot of people feel like it got to be, a video, whatever the case may be. No, it could just be a text. It could be a voice message. It could be there's no excuse to get in touch with somebody nowadays. It could be a tweet. It could be a Facebook post. It could be all these different ways to get in touch with them. It can be that. So I just wanted to do this video because that was on my mind, and I wanted to share that thought with you guys. So feel free. Tell you what, if you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know who inspires you, who motivates you, especially on that time that you wanted to give up and quit, what they do or say to you to help you out. And if you're watching this on Facebook, do the same thing. Feel free to hit me up, leave a comment, let me know who motivates you, who inspires you, whether it be a family member, whether it be a friend, who or whatever it is. In the meantime, guys, I'm about to catch this bus. It's on its way now. And it's a loud truck. And I want to get going on with my day. So in the meantime, guys, have a good one. Have a great one. Whenever you decide to watch this, whether it be an hour after it's posted, 5 hours after it's posted, a day after it's posted, whenever it is, have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I can't wait to talk to you in person or over the internet. In the meantime, I'll keep talking if you'll listen. Take care.